Hi guys. So I did a movie introducing my Cricut Explore Air earlier, and now I am going to do a project, and most of that you'll see on the screen with the Cricut Design Space, and then I will show you how it cuts as well as the finished product. So I want to introduce you to the project and the materials I'm going to be using. So I'm going to show you the materials first, and then we'll get started on the computer with the project. So let me come over here. So for this particular project, I'm going to be using my MacBook Air, my Cricut Explore Air, obviously, and the materials I'm going to use today, of course, are my design mats. And then I have coordinating papers, cardstock, in this lovely blue as well as this other blue, which is kind of a textured. And these are from Coordinations, and you can do a lot with them. And I plan on doing a lot with them. Now, you can't really tell the colors. They're a little bit more blue on here than what they are in real life. They're actually a little bit more of an aqua or a teal color. And then for the base of the box, I'm going to be using this DC, I think it's DCVW or WV or D, I don't know, craft paper, and this is already embossed with a quatrefoil pattern on it, so I'm going to be enjoying that a whole lot. Now I also got out over here my metallic pens and my embossing pens. The adhesive I'm going to be using is a Zig pen. I got my embossing tool and the two embossing powders that I have out as well, because I am going to emboss onto one of these pieces of paper, and I haven't decided which one, or maybe on a third piece of paper. Now I'm going to switch over to my computer and we will get started on Design Space. Okay, so here we are in Design Space, and as you can see, I am already logged into my Cricut Design Space. And what I did was I went over here and I started out by going to Free with Cricut Explore Air. And it brought up this page that we're on here. And I scrolled through and I decided on, where'd the box go? Oh, I lost the box. Dun 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 dun. There it is. This honeycomb box here. And like I mentioned earlier, this box is going to be for my husband. One of the things that is going on in our lives right now is that I am getting ready to move to Virginia. I'm going to be the advance party, so to speak. I'm getting a job out there, and hopefully we'll find us a place to live before our house here in Iowa sells. And then he and our daughter will join us. Now, since I don't intend for us to be separated very long, but I know that selling a house usually takes at least a little bit of time. The average time here is about 42 days, and then after that is the closing time. So we do have at least 2 months, and our anniversary is September the 12th. So I want to create this box because my husband is such a sweet man, and he completely misses me when I'm gone. I'm not sure if it's because he misses me or if it's because he misses my cooking. I have a feeling it's a little bit of both, but probably more the cooking, because he does not cook at all. So what I want to do is I want to create this honeycomb box for him, and I want him to put into this box as he gets sad and misses me, or just whatever thoughts and feelings that he has, or prayers that he has, he can drop them into this little box, and I thought this would be super cute. So as you can see, it's got this little A up here, which means it's part of the Cricut Access library, which I have currently for at least 12 more days, and actually I think it's only 8 more days, but so I'm going to choose this box. Now, as you saw earlier, I've already chosen all of my materials for this particular box so I can make it. The only thing I don't have is the gold ribbon because I'm not going to put ribbon on it. I'm going to embellish it in a different way. And so the next thing I want to do is I want to click on Make It Now. I don't need to customize this, so I'm not really worried about it. So as you can see, all of the mats are laid out for me, and it even tells me pretty much what colors I need to go where. So I am going to use one of the blues here, the other blue here, and then this mat, the third mat, will be the craft paper. This is the base of the box that will be glued together. So I'm going to go ahead and load up my mats and get started. Okay, so there's a lesson to be learned here, guys. I did not make sure that this dial was set to cardstock. I had done some stickers earlier and left it set at custom, so I had to go. It did not cut all the way through. Let me show you if you can see this or not. I'm not sure. You see how it had started to cut? Let's show you the back. Nothing. It didn't cut all the way through because it was set to the wrong thickness. So I went ahead and grabbed the navy blue cardstock, and it'll match up with the other coordinates. So I'm really glad that I had not started out with that one, that's for sure. And the other thing that I didn't do was I didn't put my stylus in. So now that those are ready to go, I'm all loaded up, and I'm going to press the button again, and we're going to go for it, hopefully. All right, so when it's done cutting, I will be right back. Okay, so all of my pieces are now cut out, and I am just, as you can see, I am just pulling the hexagon pieces from the cutout box pieces. So I'm going to do that to this one, and then I'll start assembling it, and I'll be back with you guys when I have it assembled and all glued together and ready to be seen. Alright guys, so here's the finished box. As you can see, I need to get a new cutting blade, but it went together beautifully. And the lid is a little difficult to get on, and I'm not going to do it too much because it's still drying. The glue is still drying, but there it is. I did do 2 colors, so it looks really awesome, I think. Sorry about my dogs, they're barking. They think that if they can hear a flea talking to another flea, then they have to bark at it. Not that there's fleas in my house, but you hear them. You know, you get the metaphor. So there you go. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to be able to do more of these videos soon. Bye now.